How much different would your life look if you got 1 million views every single time that you posted on TikTok? Well, that could be a possibility if you posted on the right topics, posted with the right length, and use the best TikTok features that you need to be using right now in order to increase your views. In fact, I guarantee that if you implement the 3 tips that I'm about to share with you in this video, that you'll begin to see an increase in the amount of views that you've been getting on TikTok lately. In fact, I just helped this creator implement these changes, and they were able to gain over 50,000 followers from it. I helped this creator implement these changes, and they were able to gain over 80,000 followers, and the same exact thing can happen to you. I don't care what niche you're in. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or even Facebook, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. In addition to that, go to the link in the pinned comment below and get on my free TikTok growth course. It's going to tell you the best time to post and the best hashtags to use, because unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to cover those things in this video. What are you waiting for? It's literally 100% free. Whether you have 0 followers right now or you have 1 million followers, you need to make sure that you have a feedback loop within your content. You're probably wondering, Rob, what on earth is a feedback loop? Well, a feedback loop is a way for you to actually get better at things. If you go back and take a step back, and some of you guys might be in this situation, but when you were in school, you would have a test, you would get a grade on that test, and you would get some kind of feedback. Well, guess what? Every single time that you post on social media, the amount of views that you get, or the comments you get, or the engagement that you get, depending on the goal of that post that you're doing, well, then guess what's going to happen? You're also going to get some feedback, and you need to take this feedback into consideration, because you could just get feedback and do absolutely nothing about it, in which case you're not going to get any better, you're never going to get 1 million views on a video, or you can actually have a review. And I recommend that you do a weekly review, and ultimately you need to be focused on 3 different things. 1, was the topic of my piece of content correct? 2, was the length of my piece of content correct? And 3, were the analytics behind my content actually good enough for me to get a viral post? Now, I do want to emphasize, this needs to be done 7 days after a post was uploaded. You cannot judge a post after the first 30 minutes, or even after the first day, or quite frankly, you honestly can't even judge a post after the first week. The reason being is because delayed explosions happen all the time. They happen on TikTok, they happen on YouTube, they happen on Instagram, they literally happen across all social media platforms, because every single one of these platforms is now interest-based. If you don't know what that means, it means that you don't need 1 million followers in order to get 1 million views. If you post about a topic that 1 million people are interested in, well, you could be eligible to get 1 million views if you implement these next few tips. So the first thing we need to make sure that you're focused on is the actual topic of your piece of content. And this matters literally down to the exact word that you use. I cannot emphasize this enough. If you're not choosing the right topic for your actual piece of content, you're just not gonna get as many views. I mean, think about it. People that report on the news, people that report on tech, they probably get more views than people that report on farmland. You wanna know why? Because not that many people are interested in farmland, but people are interested in tech. And you need to think about the different content that you could be creating within your niche the same exact way. I'll give you another perfect example. Within my own niche, if I make a video like I'm doing right now about how to get 1 million views or how to get your first 100 followers, which one do you think will actually do better? Well, I would probably guess the one how to get your first 100 followers will actually do better, because there are so many people that can't even fathom getting 1 million views. So getting 100 followers is more realistic to them, and that is what they're going to focus on. Now, of course, I would tell somebody that that's a huge mistake, because right now is the biggest opportunity ever to grow on TikTok. If you're trying to grow your business, if you're trying to grow your brand, if you're trying to get your music out there, whatever you're trying to do, right now is the biggest opportunity to do it, because so many people think, oh, the app might get banned. The app's definitely not getting banned. Trust me on that. Now, at this point, you're probably wondering, Rob, that's all good and great, but how can I actually find the topics that people are going to care about within my audience? Because that is a key. You need to be posting about things that people care about, because if people are interested in it, there's a big potential audience, and that's going to equate to you actually getting views. So you need to be looking in 3 different places. 1, what are people searching for on TikTok? You need to realize this. TikTok is the 3rd largest search engine on a mobile device. The reason being is because a lot of teens, a lot of younger people go to TikTok to search for something. They don't go to YouTube, they don't go to Google, which are number 1, and number 2, instead, they go to TikTok. And this is changing the landscape of what kind of content you should actually be creating. Because if you create search-based content, you'll get views 24/7, forever, because people are always going to be searching for that thing. Now, the 2 other places that you need to be looking are, 1, on your For You page, if you're able to curate your For You page to only see content that's relevant to your niche, or the 3rd place is going into the small channels within your niche and seeing which one of their videos pop off. If you see a creator with 10,000 followers and they get 1 million views, well, that's probably a good topic for you to begin creating content on. Now, this brings me to the next point, which is the actual length of content that you're making. And there are 2 rules when it comes to this. First, do not make content that is less than 5 seconds long. And secondly, the length of your content is going to depend on the topic that you're choosing. And I know you might think, but Rob, I upload about affiliate marketing. That's great. But if you do one trend with affiliate marketing, where you do a 60-second explanation video, well, guess what? 1, the potential audience size for those two videos is completely different, even though it's in the same niche. And two, the length of those videos is going to be completely different. So you need to actually do the research before you post any time to one, qualify an audience, see if there's actually people interested in this. Two, see what length of piece of content you should be creating, because you need to understand something. If you create a video about how to get bigger biceps and you create a video that's 3 minutes long, but people that consume that content watch 20-second videos, well then guess what? Your video is never gonna get viewed because TikTok actually isn't going to push the content out to anybody, because they're gonna say, hey, although it's on the right topic, the length, it's just not the right length and people don't watch videos that are that long, so we're not gonna bother serving people up those videos. Now this brings me to the final point of this video, which is you need to be reviewing your analytics and you need to be looking for two things. First, you need 70% of people getting past the first 3 seconds in your video. If that's not happening, then you need to work on your hook or you need to work on the topic, because that's what's actually holding you back. I'll give you a pro tip. Using a green screen right now is the easiest way to hook people in for the first 3 seconds. And then on top of that, you need to be aiming for 50% of people completing your videos. If you're able to implement the feedback loop and work on these 3 things, well then guess what? You're going to get 1 million views on a post on TikTok. If you have in the past, you could do it again. And if you haven't already, trust me, it can happen to you too. And if you want to get guaranteed followers on TikTok right now, keep watching this video because I've got a special offer to share with you. The opportunity to grow on TikTok and this organic reach that we're currently seeing is not going to last for forever. And the only 2 things holding you back from getting the followers that you deserve right now on TikTok and the followers that you want is 1, you haven't implemented the steps that I share with you in this video to help you get more followers. And 2, you haven't gotten into my TikTok mentorship program yet, where I literally am going to guarantee that I help you get more followers in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. And the way that this works is I'm going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you get more followers in the next 30 days. If that sounds interesting, then please go to the link in the description below and get signed up right now. The average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 50,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 6,500 followers if they implemented everything that I share with them. And since you're still watching this video, I'm going to assume that you're above average. So the odds of you gaining over 50,000 followers in just 30 days is probably quite high. And it doesn't matter what your background is or what your niche is. This program is going to help you get more results faster and easier. If you're struggling right now to grow on TikTok, you need to get into this, because every single day that you wait, it's only going to get harder to grow. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. You literally have absolutely nothing to lose. You're going to get more followers on TikTok, or you're going to get your money back. In fact, this creator just went through this program and gained over 10 million followers. This creator over 14 million, and this creator over 16 million. And I want you to be my next success story. So please stop procrastinating, invest in yourself now, and get the TikTok followers that ultimately you deserve. Or I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.